Hi, everyone, and welcome to Econ 2302. This is a 3-week class, which basically starts on December 15th, and it goes all the way to January 4th. Um, my name is Dr. Bayanpur Tarani. I'm a full-time faculty here at Lone Star College Sci Fair, and I wanted actually to record this video to go over a few things um, for you guys and show you different parts of basically D12 and show you how you can navigate through D12 and what are the expectations for this class. Sorry, I was just trying to get the door. I'm in my office right now. And of course, I'm recording this before your class actually starts. I'm still engaged in my fall semester classes, but I am setting up this course and I am recording actually this video. Um, it's at the beginning of December. Anyways, if you whenever you log into this class, you should be able to see my welcome announcement, which is right here. And I will try actually to send um like announcement every week instead of email. So I'm asking you guys to check your D12 regularly, every day, every other day. I know it's holiday, um, but to just stay informed about what's going on in class, the best way for you is to log into your D12. Again, you can always email me your questions, but I try not to bug you with so many emails because there are reminders, there are things that I want you to be informed, but I rather send everything here because when I make announcement, the announcements actually stay here. So anytime that you log into your D12, you should be able to see the announcements. And basically you can see what's going on in our class. So that would be easy. Um, so first of all, the very first thing that I want you to do before you do anything is to go to the content tab and find the syllabus, which is right here. And of course, we have this new system of simple syllabus where we put basically import everything on our like a traditional kind of PDF syllabus that we had into this simple syllabus. For your class, I still do not have access to simple syllabus as of this point. I might be able to work with it later on. I'm not sure, but I already created my kind of old way of, sharing my syllabus. So it's right here. So if you go to the content tab and click on welcome, you should be able to see the syllabus here. You can click and you can download it, you can read it, and let me know if you have any question. I'll be happy to clarify things. But of course, in this video, I will go over different parts of the syllabus for you. And if you don't have any question when you read the syllabus, then you can go in here again. Still in the welcome tab. You can go to this kind of section, which is called the student memorandum form. And I want you to download this form, fill it out. You're going to put your name, your student ID, and then you are going to sign and date it for me. By signing this student memorandum, you are telling me that you understood the syllabus, you don't have any question, you are aware of all the policies and rules in this class. And then when you are done, I want you, this would be your very first thing to do. When you are done, you can go to course activities tab, click on assignments. There is a Dropbox where you can, which is right here. I will explain other Dropboxes that I have here. But you can come here to the student memorandum folder or Dropbox and then upload your signed student memorandum. If you do have any question about the syllabus or anything about the class, please feel free to contact me. Not a problem. But this is the very first thing that you are going to do, reading the syllabus and signing the student memorandum. And there is a deadline for student memorandum. I need your student memorandum by December 22nd. And also, we have this also policy in our college where basically this is an online class, so your attendance would be the number of times that you log into your D12. So if any of you, which probably is not the case for your class, but in my experience, the students who sign up for these classes, they have goals and they stay at top of everything. But if we have a rare case where student doesn't log in to um, to D12 and doesn't turn in the student memorandum by December 22nd, they will be automatically dropped from the class. Okay, so please make sure that you submit your student memorandum and also you log into D12 often. Okay. Um, Remember, we also have a little table before I talk about other things in class. We have a little table also here. So anytime that you log into D12, you should be able to see also the calendar. And of course, I will remind you for important deadlines or whatnot in my announcement. But you can also make sure to check the calendar we have here and not to miss basically anything. Right. All right. So anything about this class in terms of course materials, homework, lecture notes, videos, you can find all of them under the content tab. We also have discussions, two discussions only that you can find actually at the collab under the collaboration tab. Our discussions are open on the first day of our class, but they do have different deadlines. So you can go ahead and even work on your second discussion, um, first day or first week of our class. But our discussion one, and let me show you while I'm talking, is due on 22nd of December and discussion two, 29th of December. And here's how you are going to provide answer for discussion one and discussion two. In each discussion, I ask different questions. So you should start writing basically your answers. When you are done and submit your answer, then you should be able to see other students' responses in class. Um, so when you answer the question, you will get 50 points. And of course, based on how you wrote and how you answered those questions. And remember that your responses should not be less than 200 words without your citation. We all use internet, textbook, or whatnot. So please, please, please always cite your sources for me. And another 50 point will go to your feedbacks for classmates. You should provide at least two feedbacks for people in your class to get another 50 point. And your feedback should not be less than 100 words. Okay. And please avoid just saying, oh, I love your post, oh, I agree with you. Explain why you agree with your friends or compare your answers with each other. I think that would be the most efficient way to provide feedback for someone. What are the weaknesses? What are the strengths of your friends' answers? That would be a better way of engaging with someone and also learning from each other. So that's about discussion. So please pay attention to deadlines. If you miss the deadline, I will not open the discussion for you because we only have 3 weeks. Um, Let me go to the content tab. As I mentioned, this was the discussion, but everything else will be under the content tab. And of course, there are two drop boxes that you probably already saw for course activities that I will go back to. Um, so when you look at D12 under the content tab, you can see we have 3 weeks. So I created actually three modules here. So for week one, for instance, we're going to study 4 chapters, our first 4 chapters. For those of you who took macroeconomics before, by the way, the first 4 chapters that we cover in our class will be exactly the same as your macro class. So don't be surprised because these chapters are foundation of economics and doesn't matter if you're taking micro or macro. We have both of them, and I teach basically these chapters also in my macroeconomics classes because they are extremely important. But you will see the difference between micro and macro when we start our second week. And as you can see, you have access to lecture notes, practice questions for our quiz. And also there are some videos that either I recorded or I found them from YouTube. I have a YouTube channel, by the way, so you can just go ahead and check out the other videos that I have. These are the videos by me. So you can watch them. I have a couple different types of videos. Some students like shorter videos that focuses on just one topic, like this one, changing demand. Some students like longer videos, like this one, chapter one video. So they are long. So it's just up to you. See which one basically is more appealing to you and take the advantage of that. And of course, for any chapter, for any topic, if you have any questions, just email me. I will be out of my office, and even on my syllabus, I didn't put the number that I always share with my students, which is my office number, because I am out of office. Campuses are basically closed for the 2 last weeks of our class. I won't be in my office, so the best way to reach out to me is via email, and I try to answer as soon as I can. But if it's like holiday, Christmas, or New Year's Eve, I don't know. I might need a little bit more time, like 24 to 48 hours to respond to your emails, but I try to stay on top of my emails. I never had any issue with that, even during holidays. Um, and then this is for week 2. And this is the part that basically when we start chapter 6, that you will see the difference between microeconomics and macroeconomics, again, especially for those of you who took macro. But remember that the biggest difference between microeconomics and macroeconomics is that in microeconomics, in our class, we are focuses on businesses, firms, market, and individuals, and how basically they make decisions and how they work actually with the entire economy. However, in macroeconomics, we are focused on countries or nations' economy. So we look at the economy as a whole. So the topics that we discuss, obviously, in micro will be different from macro. We start our chapter 6 by a topic that is called elasticity, and then we will talk, which is again focuses on businesses mainly. Chapter 7 is the only chapter that talks about individuals and how, or consumers basically, and how they are able to achieve the goal that they have, which is um, maximizing their satisfaction from their consumption. And chapter 9, 10, and 12, again, will be focusing on businesses and firms only. Um, as you can see here, we have a quiz in week 2. You have few days to complete it. I know, sorry about this. It's Christmas Eve, I know, but this is again a 3-week class. You should be ready to work hard for that. And I'm pretty sure you know what you signed up for. So you have few days to complete the quiz. Both quiz and our final exam, they are um, on online. I will show you, of course, where you can find them along with our assignments. But remember that they are also proctored. You need a webcam to take both quiz and our final exam. But I promise you, nobody's watching you while you are taking your tests. Yes, they'll be recorded and I can watch them afterwards, but please just be relaxed, chill out, and just focus on the test. You can have 1 to 2 pages of notes and formulas when you take quiz and also final, but please make sure you show your notes to the webcam before you start. It should be a written one. I always get this question, can I write everything on my iPad? Oh, no, you can't. It should be a written one, so you can just show it to me. There will be a lockdown browser for both quiz and final. Exams are timed, so please pay attention to your time. And if you have any technical issue, I will definitely ask you to contact our publisher, and I will again share that information with you. It's on the syllabus, actually. You can find it there. If you need a laptop, and since this is day 1 of our class that you're watching this video, our OTS office is still open. So if you need a laptop, please reach out to them. We are at Sci-Fair campus, so our OTS is located in Tech Building, first floor. So call them if they have a laptop for you to pick up. So come and get one. Otherwise, the expectation is that this is an online class, so you already have the necessary equipments, which is a laptop, Wi-Fi, and a webcam. Okay. And then, of course, for week 3, you again, you have few days to take your final. I just wanted to also highlight the fact that our last day of our mini semester will be on a Sunday. But if you look at the other deadlines we have for discussions or for homework that I will show you later, they are all due on a Monday. But for final and last homework, pay attention that they are due on Sunday, January 4th. And they are not on Monday. So do not wait till Monday. Monday, all of them will be closed and I will not open them for you. There won't be any makeup or extension, by the way. Okay, so these are the things that you can find again, lecture notes, review, practice for the final and whatnot. Um, Let me go to the McGraw-Hill folder. McGraw-Hill is the name of the publisher of our textbook. And of course, in this fall, actually, we adopted new kind of thing, which is called the Star Bundle, where students do not pay for their textbook separately. So the textbook is part of your tuition unless you opt out for this star bundle that I'm talking about. So you're not really going to purchase the textbook because it's already part of your course. Um, so we are going to use this publisher, and also we are going to use Connect Plus, which is the name of this publisher's software. All the online assignments and also quiz and final will be on this Connect. Okay. And please pay attention to this part because I get this question a lot at the end of, especially the semester. There are two types of homework. These are homework one, two, three. And if you look at them, they all are open again on the first day, but they do have different deadlines. These are the only assignments that I care about in terms of your grade. There are also another types that are readings from each chapter. They are optional and they do not have any grade. I stated that on the syllabus, and also I put a little note for you here that smart books, they're just reading, they do not have any grade. That's why when you even go to your grade book, you should not be able to see anything regarding to chapter one reading, chapter two reading. Okay. Homework one, two, three are the only graded assignments that we have, but obviously they have different deadlines. So please pay attention to the deadlines. But again, they are open on day one, so you can go ahead and work on them if you want to. Quiz and also final are also here. Okay. So they do have different deadlines, assignments, and also for quiz and final, please make sure that you do them on time um, because we do not really have that much time um, to do makeup or to give you extension. For homework, I do not give you any extension. I'm telling you right now. You have a 1 week to do them, so just do them before the deadline. And for quiz and final, please do not wait till last minute. Especially don't take them, I don't know, at 11 p.m. On a Monday, which is due for quiz December 29th. Nobody's there to help you. I'm probably sleeping, and also Connect people are not going to be there. You can always, of course, for any technical issue, contact Connect. The information, their phone number is on the syllabus, but there's also this feature um, that they have where you can chat with a real person. So take the advantage of that. Hopefully, you don't have any problem. But this is how this Connect looks like. So the best way to get access to the book and also this Connect that I'm talking about, because remember, these reading chapters, they are from your textbook. So this is the best way that you can read the textbook and each chapter. But the best way to get Connect and set up your account is to click on homework one because homework one is open. Of course, I already have an account, so mine will be different than yours, but I just want to show you. So you just click on launch assignment. I already again have an account, so I'm just right here and I can start working on the homework. But for you, it will ask you to verify something and then you just click and start. This is the first time you're logging in, so it will ask you, it might ask you. I saw for my face-to-face class students that they didn't even set up the account, like by putting their email, it is already there and it's already linked to their account. But I did have some students that they had to put their Lone Star email and their password. Of course, you can change your password. It should not be necessarily your Lone Star password. And then they were able to start working on the homework. Okay, but this is how it looks like. But let me also open up maybe one of those smart books like this one. So I really want you to take advantage of these smart book readings. However, they are not graded, but this is the best way that you can actually read any chapter. They are interactive. They will ask you questions, and then you can highlight them. You can ask them to read aloud. You can mark your basically chapter and go back and see at the end of each section there are some questions that you can answer. If you are struggling with the topic, it will take you back to the book. So take advantage of smart books. However, again, they do not have any grade. Okay. Let me just look at my notes just to make sure that I mentioned everything. Um, I think I already covered everything that I had to talk about. Let me just go to my announcement again just to make sure I covered everything. Yeah, I think I mentioned what I had to share with you. Please let me know if you have any question. Welcome again to this mini, kind of super mini class. And I hope that you learned something, and I hope that you can pass this class with a good grade. Remember that I am here to help you. I want everybody pass this class with a good grade. Either you are transferring or you are getting your associate degree or whatnot, whatever your goal is. I hope that I can help you achieve that goal. And of course, when you log in, I just realized my announcement. It says watch this video. I will put the link of the video that I'm just recording there. So when you log in, you can have everything. Again, welcome and have a happy holidays too. Take care.